Dear listeners, today I would like to discuss why I am heavily invested in blockchain and decentralized technologies. In an age of surveillance capitalism, where our data and online activities are mined for profit by big tech giants, blockchain represents a ray of hope for us to take back control of our digital lives. We live in an era of unprecedented technological capacity, but much of this capacity is centralized in the hands of a few powerful corporations and nation-states that can access and manipulate our personal data at will. The Cambridge Analytica scandal showed how our social media information can be weaponized to influence elections and public opinion. In one study, people with 250 or more interactions on Instagram were asked about their favorite physical features, and a profile was created. A separate profile was then created from their photo likes and friends list. When they were then asked which of the two profiles they liked more, they overwhelmingly said they liked the profile suggested by the Facebook algorithm. To people's faces, we know you better than you know yourself. I don't think there can be a clearer expression of this message. This centralization of power and data poses an existential threat to human free will and self-determination. How can we claim to be truly free actors if our thoughts and behaviors are constantly being plugged, nudged, and influenced by unseen forces? We are experiencing many of the events of George Orwell's 1984, but in everyday life we are not aware of it. That is, we are only distinguishable from robots by our biological makeup. Blockchain technologies like Bitcoin and Ethereum offer a radical alternative to this centralized status quo. At their core, blockchains are decentralized, distributed databases that are virtually impossible to close or manipulate. No one owns or controls the blockchain. Blockchains are a public commons managed by code, not by companies. We can build decentralized applications that make users, not powerful CEOs, responsible for their data and digital identities. Decentralized finance, DeFi, a counter to the established financial system of states that spend our money every day for their own politics, guarantees you the protection of your own money and purchasing power, and 100% participation in any new regulation of your money. Who else values your assets as much as you do? Most radically, blockchain's public ledgers make social and financial systems fully transparent and auditable by the people for the first time in history. No more backroom deals made by shadowy elites. Everything can be verified on a formalized, immutable blockchain. Of course, the transition to blockchain-based Web3 technologies will take time, but I have chosen to invest heavily in this area because I believe it represents the best hope for freeing ourselves from the slavery of centralized digital control. The future of self-governing digital identities, community ownership of data, and transparency in governance is finally within our grasp. Look, I'm not saying it's easy, there are risks and complexities, but I want you to imagine the future of this technology. Do you want to be a pawn or a player in this technological revolution? Do you want to let a few people make all the decisions? Or do you want to educate yourself, invest in your future, and be part of creating a truly free, decentralized world? The choice is yours.